Hello, hello, I'm Alexia. I'm Greek City Times' roving reporter, and I am somewhere that I've never ever been before in my life. I am at the Odeon. Yes, I have been at the Odeon, but I'm actually on the stage of the Odeon of Herod Atticus. It's the Hellenic Festival, the Athens and Epidavros Festival performance of... Company. Let me introduce you to...
By Stephen Sondheim.
Yes, and this is Chris Humphrys, who's a cellist in the Camerata, who are performing, they're the orchestra performing with the performers, the singers, the dancers.
It's a whole musical. So
huge musical. Hello, hello! Good to see that we're not alone. Have you ever been on the stage of the Odeon? It's pretty amazing. And here, Christopher, tell us a little bit about the performance, and then soon we're also going to be talking with the director of the performance, Mr. Giorgos Petrou, who has also translated the whole performance into Greek, and is also the conductor of the orchestra of Camerata, and with the choreographer who's here from New York. What is his name?
Joh Todd.
Joh Todd.
He's a famous choreographer, and he comes out here and spends about 2 months working with our young singers, young dancers, and singers actually, because the singers have to learn to dance as well.
Yeah.
So for them it's a fantastic experience, because they get to work with a big New York choreographer.
Wow.
And also that means, because obviously it's
Let's move this way so we can
American
show
musical.
the orchestra rehearsing in the distance.
We're getting a really authentic dance style, because it's coming right from New York. It's set in New York, you know, it's very, very authentic, the whole thing.
Fantastic. And there's one musical every year, isn't there, as part of the Hellenic Festival that the
That's
Camerata does?
We've been doing this now for many years.
And you're a cellist in the Camerata for over 25 years, is it?
Yes, 25 years.
Wow.
That's right.
So you've performed here several times before.
We perform every year, which is great.
It must be awesome to perform
As you
in
can
the
tell,
Odeon.
we're still rehearsing at the moment, just before the general starts.
Yeah, this is the Prova Generale. The performance is very soon. It's tomorrow I think. It's the first night,
Sunday night
the
and
opening
Monday
night.
2 nights.
So this is like a really fantastic opportunity to be here during the rehearsal, to meet the musicians, and to, of course, soon meet the director and the choreographer.
Maybe we should meet.
Okay, yes, let's go and talk with them. Tell us, have you been to the Odeon? And if so, when? And what did you see when you came here? Yeah, I don't want to interrupt anyone who's very busy here rehearsing. Hello, lovely to meet you. Thank you for talking with us. So you've come all the way from New York to choreograph this performance. Can you tell us about your perspective and your concept?
Of course. For company, I'm blending some styles. So I'm doing Andrew Sisters for the 3 girls, and then when we get into side by side, it's more vaudeville. Because what's happening is in Bobby's head, so it's all of his friends are really getting to him. So the number becomes more and more maniacal as it goes along. So you really start to see his thoughts and how he feels about his friends and being married as opposed to being single. So my job is to create that story through the choreography. And there's also a new butterfly number in this, which is pretty cool.
What does that mean?
It's in TikTok. So it's when Bobby meets April and they become intimate with each other. And the butterfly represents their love in the number. So the butterfly dances what they feel. And it's really amazing because the butterfly has LED wings. So you see this beautiful imagery. And she's amazing, the lady, the girl who's playing.
Where is she from? Is she from
She's Greek.
Athens?
Yeah, she's amazing. Her name is Maria, and she's fantastic.
So this has been adapted for Greek performers, but you also give the chance to amateurs, isn't that right? To audition?
Yeah, absolutely. There's an audition.
Which is incredible.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So everyone has an opportunity to be in it, and George makes the final choice as the director, and then we put the show up.
And you had done, were you in did you choreograph West Side Story a few years
co-directed
ago?
and choreographed West Side Story with George.
Fantastic. And the lead singer in that, who played the role of Maria, was an amateur, right?
Yes, she was. She has a recording career, but for musical theater, it was new for her, so she was pretty amazing. Yeah.
How is it for you?
Oh, come on. How is it for me? Look at this place. It's amazing. The accomplishment to see the history, the ancientness of everything is unreal. I love. There's so much magic in this place.
How many years have you been choreographing here?
Here, this is my 3rd year in Athens.
Fantastic. And do you choreograph all over the world?
I LA, Germany, everywhere. So.
I'm not trying to get you to say it all here, but what's your favorite place you've ever choreographed?
The magic here is amazing. So I would say the Odeon.
I'm so surprised to hear that.
It's amazing. I'm sure you've shown them what it looks like. And the magic is just incredible.
Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we can't show the actual performance yet, but it's starting tomorrow night. So if you're in Athens, do come and see it.
Absolutely, come and see the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
And here we have the director, conductor, and interpreter of the whole, translator of the whole performance. I feel kind of tired. Would you like to sit on the sofa?
Yes, absolutely.
I just think I love the idea of actually sitting on a sofa on the stage of the Odeon.
It's a real sofa.
It's a real sofa. And why is it on the stage?
Because it represents the apartment of Robert. His friends are throwing a surprise party for his birthday. So this is his apartment.
Can you tell us a little bit about the actual performance? What is it really about?
It's about a 45-year-old bachelor who is not married. Is not against marriage. He's having several relationships with women, and it's about relationships, and marriage. So 5 couples, 3 girlfriends, and a bachelor.
Wow! So considering 1 and 2 couples to get divorced is something that affects absolutely everyone watching.
Exactly. I think that within this 14 people on stage, each one of us can see something of himself.
Why did you pick this particular musical?
Because the music is amazing. It's a masterpiece, and the plot is very intriguing. And the subject is also very intriguing because it's not the real subject for a musical. You know, one would expect a heroic subject or a romantic subject or something like that. But this is an everyday subject. But the genius of Sondheim and Joh Todd turns it into a real masterpiece and a very brilliant piece and a very flamboyant piece, a very funny piece, but also very touching.
And you have also, as we said, you've translated it. What was that like? Because it can be quite difficult.
It's my second Sondheim work that I'm translating, and I have to say it's really difficult to translate the spirit of the verse of Sondheim, and I always find it a challenge for myself to stay as close as I can. And not to make some sort of a free translation. Mm-hmm. But I think that as I did with Joh Todd last year and this year with Company, this is very close to what Sondheim and Joh Todd wrote. And that's the reason why I use double subtitles in the performance, so English and Greek, because one can see this kind of play. I find it a really interesting play for myself, how to get really close into the spirit and the letter and the sound even of the original verse.
Fantastic. And this is going on for 3 nights?
It's going on for 2 nights.
2 nights. So it's tomorrow.
So it's tomorrow and Monday. So if anybody's in Athens, please come and see it. It's fantastic. It's great entertainment.
Would you like to give another message to our viewers before we let you go to get on with your
The Herod Atticus Theatre is an amazing place, amazing venue, and I think that watching a musical like Company by Sondheim, it's going to be a real experience for everybody. So welcome and come.
Thank you very much. This is Giorgos Petrou, who is the conductor and director of the orchestra. Thank you.
We'll have a chance to meet the star of the show.
Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
So please tell us about your role, because it sounds like a very complex role. Someone who goes through all this growing emotion the choreographer was telling us, and gets more and more intense.
Yes, it is. I don't know what to say, because if I could speak about the role, I could speak even about myself, and that's the problem. I can't. It's a role very, very...
You can't or you won't?
I need to speak with my therapist, and that's the role speaking.
Okay. Are you in character now?
You see me like that? No, it's very, very interesting, because it's a very real character on the stage. I mean, most of the people have this kind of inner questions of what should I do, what the relation is, what you have to give, what you have to to lose, what you have to offer, what you have to accept. So, and the interesting thing for me personally is that the character at the end doesn't have a real answer.
Oh, okay. So it's like pretty much like all of our lives.
Yeah, exactly. He has many. He has a line. He ends with a conclusion that obviously I want somebody to love, that he loves me, not that I love him. So I want to be alive. But at the end, we stand with the question mark: should I risk it? Should I do it or not?
Okay. Well, you're addressing Greeks and Philhellenes around the world. What would you tell them about your experience being here to do this particular play right now? By the way, we're at the Odeon on stage. I'm Alexia and we're at the Prova Generale of company. Yes, I'm here with the star of the show. And
no. Let's say the star of the show first is Acropolis. That's there.
There we go. I think the audience faces this way, though.
Yes, but for us it's a huge experience to sing and play
and see
that, and then the music is excellent.
The
music is really something amazing, and the play. So it's really a real happiness to be on this stage. Hopefully this doesn't rain tomorrow.
Yes, we heard it's going to rain tomorrow.
Sing this beautiful music.
And there's a lot of dance involved as well.
Yes, not too much. But let's say a lot of expression movements. That's not really dance. We have dancers, of course, that they really dance. But we, the singers and actors, we move in a very extreme way. I wouldn't dare to say that we dance, but unfortunately not.
Well, again, if you're in Athens, please do come tomorrow night and Monday night.
Time.
And do you have anything more you want to say to our viewers right now?
A big thank you, and really come. I mean, it will be nice. We need you, and you need us.
Thank you so much. Lovely to talk with you. Thank you for your time. So, Chris,
yes.
Shall we move down to the orchestra and meet some of the musicians?
Sure, we can do that, absolutely. Be careful, it's steep here.
So what are all these boxes representing here?
Well, so the star of our show, as you just saw, Bobby, mind yourself on the steps. So the whole thing starts with his 45th birthday party, and the birthday theme continues throughout. So if you come, you'll see, but it's quite clever the way it's been set. The other fun thing that I love is it was written, I think it was just at the end of the 60s, and I think the music is basically all 70s. Really funky, groovy kind of stuff. And that's how the dancing goes as well. And it's so much fun to play. Because, okay, we as Camerata, we play everything from Baroque, early music on traditional instruments. And we're used to playing in Versailles and in Vienna and all that kind of stuff. So we're going from...
The Camerata is awarded, you've received awards from all over the world.
We travel all around Europe, yes.
Recorded, how many CDs, how many albums have you recorded?
I honestly can't remember. 15, 20, 25.
The Camerata, for anyone who doesn't know, is the sort of in-house orchestra of the Athens Concert Hall.
Yes, we are the Friends of Music Orchestra of the Athens Concert Hall.
Okay, well, let's
but
move
what's
this way
fun
so
is, so we go from playing a very small band, because it's Baroque music, which is about 15 string instruments and a few little flutes and stuff, and we've gone from that to this, which is Hammond organ, which is the most original Hammond organ. So all those 70s rock sounds you heard, that was coming from this instrument here. Huge drum sets, huge amounts of percussion going on. We've got a groovy bunch of choir singers over there, and a huge amount of brass, of course, lots of trumpets, big string section.
Fantastic.
So all of that is really good fun.
Yes.
And here we have George. Hello. Have you got a second? Yeah. To talk to my friend Alexia.
Hello.
Live.
Nice to meet
Here is
you.
one of our violinists, Giorgos.
Hello, how are you? Where
You're
is he?
speaking to viewers from all over the world,
Yeah.
Greeks and Philhellenes, for the Greek City Times live report. We're at the Odeon, as you might have noticed if you're seeing the background here, and we're at the Prova Generale of the musical Company by Stephen Sondheim. So if you'd like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your participation here in the orchestra.
My name is George. I play, it's about 4 years that I play in this orchestra. It's the best orchestra for me. And I do always nice things, like in musicals, like Baroque operas, like things. I'm very, very
What's
happy.
your favorite music to play?
No, musical.
Musical,
yeah.
really? Fantastic. So this will be a great opportunity then. Thank you for speaking with us.
Alexia, over here, we have our
Hello,
assistant
nice to meet you.
conductor, who does all the hard work. He's the man that really does the work.
Oh, really?
You know?
Thank you, Chris. So,
If you could introduce yourself.
well, yes, I'm Nikos Laris. I'm assistant conductor in this production, and I cooperate with Camerata for the last 3.5 years.
Fantastic. And can you tell us a little bit about this performance from your perspective?
Well, hard work. The only thing that I can say, since we have 14 characters that had to be rehearsed from the very beginning to the end. But this kind of productions require a crescendo towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Good work in the beginning will support everything that is happening on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Good work in the beginning with the musicians, the singers will support all the choreography.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a base, and then the choreography comes at the same time. We work with the theatrical part as well, and at the end everything comes together. We're very lucky because now everything comes together in a fantastic crescento.
Mm-hmm.
We're very, very close to the end.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah,
I
like
wish you... What do you say? Break a leg?
We say skata.
Oh.
Sorry to say.
Well, okay, I'll say that too, but not on the air.
Thank
Thank you very
Thank
much. Okay, so I think we've been showing this incredible scene, which really our viewers, I don't think they get to see very often. To see the Odeon before a performance when it's practically empty with just the musicians, the directors, the choreographers, the
Organised
stage
chaos.
all set and ready. Organized chaos.
Yeah.
Are you
Don't worry.
excited?
Always, of course.
Always.
If you don't get
Don't
excited,
you get nervous?
yeah, you must always get a little bit nervous.
Okay. Otherwise,
as long
something's
as-
going to go wrong.
Yes. And it gives you that edge so that you kick up a gear. So you have to learn how to use your nerves in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that and you can use it, then it makes for a much better performance. And anyway, you should be nervous because it's just such a great thing to be doing, you know?
Yes.
Especially here, in this place. I mean, just think,
It's a very, very special honor for any performer to perform at the Odeon.
it really is. I absolutely
You're
love
very
it.
lucky. And you also performed as a camerata in the ancient theater of Epidavros, a small one, when it was
Wow.
just open after
We
2,000
opened-
years.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
opened it after a small break of 2,000 years. Yeah. We did the first performance there at
Wow,
the small
that must have
theatre.
been incredible.
Yeah, that was special. Last year we were at the big theatre playing.
What did you perform there?
We did a Greek comedy, and we had a very famous Greek comedian who sadly
Have you been to the
passed away.
Odeon? Let us know. Have you been to Epidavros and the
Epidavros,
small
the
theater of
big theatre or the big
Epidavros?
theatre. So again, and that was 2 nights, absolutely packed out, 12,000 people every night.
Oh my God! How many
And that's
people
the
does
size.
the Odeon
So
actually
this,
seat?
I think, is 7,000 or 6,000. It's big. It's and until you get it really full, you don't realise how big it is.
What are these
But,
black things everywhere?
Those are
Cushions?
but we're just praying it's not going to rain. So
Those
that's why they're
cushions
in.
don't work. I'm sorry. Whenever I've been to a performance here, it gets a little stiff, but it's always worth it.
It's the marble, I know. But you guys you've got to suffer for our art as well. I think.
Exactly.
So
It's
that's-
well
that's
worth the
all-
suffering.
That's all part of the experience. I
So
think.
thank you so much for guiding me and introducing me to
Not
all
at
these
all.
wonderful colleagues of yours, and I wish you the best of SKATA for this performance. I was told I have to say that, sorry.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. I'm Alexia for Greek City Times, and if you're in Athens, do come tomorrow night, which is Sunday, and Monday to see this incredible musical by Sondheim called Company, which is performed in Greek by Greek artists.
But with English subtitles.
With English subtitles, of course, yes. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye-bye. Let me just do a little last span.